Dan, do you read me? Yes, John. I have looked at every bank in the city. No sign of the masked robber the police have been trying to catch. Right. I don't think he has plans on striking tonight. You better go back to letting the police take care of this. No. This masked man has had successful robberies for months now. The police have been unable to catch him. I thought I would step in and try for myself. We have spotted an unmarked van at the Federal Reserve. Units 506 and 791 respond. John, I just heard over the police frequency an unmarked van is at the Federal Building. That is where he plans to strike tonight. He doesn't just want money now. He wants gold. We have to stop him. All right, put your hands up. We're too late. Dan, the masked man has struck again. He's taken the gold. All we can do now is try to get the gold back, and hope he is not on his way to catch a plane. I am a government agent. I am here to talk with the owner of the pawn shop, Alan Thomas. I was told he might have some information on the masked robber we have been trying to catch. Hello, sir. You must be John Carter, the agent I talked with over the phone. I am the owner of the pawn shop, Alan Thomas. Nice to meet you, Alan. Let's sit down. I hear you and the police are having a problem catching that masked bank robber, and now he has stolen gold from the Federal Reserve? Yes. I was hoping you could help me. I have been asking around the city about who may know of a man obsessed with money and gold, and with the capabilities of carrying out the robberies the way he has. My good friend Dan Franklin told me you were questioning people around the area. I thought I could help. I know of someone who may be committing the robberies. This would be the first then. So far I have only drawn a blank. Someone who used to work for me, Michael Carmen. He had an interest in money and gold in a way I thought was an obsession. He always wanted more. I had to let him go over a dispute in pay. He wanted more money. I could not deliver. Does he live in town? I am not sure if he has left town. You could check his address, 1471 Tyler Road. That address is near the first bank he robbed. He could be a potential suspect. Thanks, Alan. Anytime. I hope you can catch him, whoever he is. Let's hope you are right, and Carmen turns out to be the man I am after. Your questioning finally paid off, John. This could be the man we are after. It might. I am going to his place to see what I can get out of him. If he still lives there, that is. There's a chance the masked robber could have left town after stealing the gold. There was something Alan said to me. He said Carmen is obsessed with gold and money. It's possible he won't stop until he has stolen as much as he can before he takes off. There is another Federal Reserve in the city that houses gold. There's a chance he could strike there next. I will send a unit out there to guard the area. Okay, let's keep in contact. Right. We know about your search for the masked robber. You won't be finding out anything. Our boss wants to make sure you get no further in your search to find out who he is. We are taking the gold and the money, and you will be dead. Yoshi, let's get these men in the car and take them back to headquarters for questioning. They're not talking. All right. Yoshi and I are heading back out. We will check Michael Carmen's address and find out if he is the masked robber. Their attempt on your lives means they won't be getting out of jail anytime soon. Right. We now have 2 of the masked robber's men. Let's hope we can round up more before they strike again. Let's go, Yoshi. You boys better start giving me answers, or you will be in solitary confinement for a long time. We don't plan on talking. We won't be revealing the masked man's identity to you. I can make things uncomfortable so that you change your mind. Be careful, Yoshi. The masked man knows we are onto him. Right. Look. Michael Carmen, dead. They got away. Michael Carmen is not the man. I am going back to Allen's for questioning. You think he is taking us on a wild goose chase? Or someone is making it look to be that way? Let's find out. Your friend Michael Carmen. We found him at his building. He's dead. Damn. Then I was wrong. Is there any other information you can give us? Now I've started thinking. You may want to talk to another friend of mine. He is also an expert on gold. Fred Danning. He started a club a few years ago for people who had an interest in currency. Fred and his club members sometimes come to the pawn shop to buy or sell valuable items and currency. Maybe someone from that club is the masked robber. I will give you his address and you can question him. Good. You have been a big help, Alan. The United States government will reward you for your services. No need, Mr. Carter. Just doing my public duty. It's me. There is a secret agent I want taken care of. John Carter. We were unable to get rid of him, and I fear it may not be long until he finds out who I really am. A secret agent? But boss, I'm not set up for that kind of a rub-out. Get set up. You do exactly as I tell you, and you will have a cut of the money and the gold once we are finished here in the city. And you know where we are heading next. Washington. There is an exclusive federal building that has more gold than any city in the country. You will get your cut of that as well. Okay. I'll get it set up, sir. Thanks for coming in. We have some questions for you regarding the masked robber. Right. Look, I know all my members at the club. Not one of them is capable of committing a crime. We would like a list of all your members at the club. We would like to question them as well. Who told you about me and my club? Your good friend, Alan Thomas. It's been a long time since I've seen him. You know, he has a bit of an obsession with money and gold as well. That is why he runs a pawn shop. He is always on the lookout for rare and priceless currency. I see. Then he could be a suspect. We have to treat everyone as if they were a suspect, including you, Mr. Danning. I understand. Dan, stay with Mr. Danning and get a list of members. I will go back to Allen's to see if we can bring him in for an interrogation. Right. Well, here is one of the secret agents our boss said to kill. Let's get him! Good work, Yoshi. I bet they were here to kill me. Right. That means we are getting close. Let's pay Alan Thomas another visit. He's not here. Fred Danning told me Alan Thomas also has an obsession with gold. He could be the main suspect. Under my nose the whole time. We have to find out. Thanks for having me over at your place on such short notice. I just needed to warn you. That secret agent now suspects you are involved in the robberies. Oh? You know I had nothing to do with those robberies. Are you suspecting me to be the masked man? That or you are someone working for him? Don't be ridiculous, Freddy. I am only trying to help. I am going into the kitchen for something to drink. You want anything? A beer, perhaps? Sure, Alan. A beer sounds fine. Alan. He's the one in charge of the robberies. So, you are the masked robber after all? Yes. It's about time someone found out. I am just glad it was someone defenseless like you, and not the secret agent. Alan, you have to stop this. You own a reputable business, and that's not enough? I am tired of this food-to-mouth life. I want something more. I want as much gold and money as I can get, and any way I can get it. Now you just stay put. Joseph, it's me. We are going to strike the next federal building tonight. I am too hot. People are starting to figure out who the masked man is. I am bringing a hostage, so that if I am found out, they won't try anything. Freddy, you will give me clear passage out of the city, and on to Washington, D.C., where the real gold mine is stored. I thought I had made a mistake when I told the secret agent to question you. I thought I had given him a name that knew nothing of me and my plans. Alan, don't do this. Do you remember Mike Carmen? He used to belong to the club. I thought I was giving the secret agent a name that would not know the truth about me. When my men questioned him before he arrived, it turned out he knew more than we thought. We had to kill him so he wouldn't talk. Then we tried to kill the agent and his partner, and failed. That chain of events could lead them to me. Only now I don't care if they do find out who I am. I have you as a hostage. I won't even be wearing my mask on the job tonight. Tonight, I will be using you as my shield. You are going to be my ticket out of here, and on to stealing gold from the federal building in Washington. I will be richer beyond my wildest dreams, Freddy. You aren't going to get away with this. It's Dan. Yes, Dan. What? You have his address? Good. We will head there now. Dan got a lock on Alan Thomas's home address. Let's see if he is there. No one is here. Look. A hair particle. And a bloodstain. Let's get this to forensics and see whose hair and blood this is. It looks like Alan Thomas is our #1 suspect. Or someone is setting up Thomas for it to look that way. Forensics tested the hair and blood samples. It's Fred Danning's. We also shook down Alan's house and found a chest with gold inside, along with Alan's fingerprints. Alan Thomas is either the masked man or working for him. That much we know now. You think Thomas kidnapped Danning? Hopefully he didn't kill him. Yoshi? This tape showed up at headquarters an hour ago. Let's play the tape. I have kidnapped Fred Danning, and I am taking the federal building tonight to steal more gold. Any agents or police try to stop me, and Danning dies. You think that is Alan Thomas's voice on the tape? Hard to tell with his voice disguised. Thomas or someone close to him has Danning, and they are going to rob the other federal building. We have to stop him. But the voice on the tape said if anyone goes near him, he'll kill Danning. We are just going to have to take the risk. Let's go, Yoshi. Yoshi, stay with the car. Men, the secret agent never comes alone. His man should be outside. Get him! You've got your gold, Thomas. I can take some years off your sentence if you reveal the men who were working for you. John, I am sorry for what I did. I never committed a crime in my life before this year. My ego got the best of me. I thought I could get rich. I will reveal the men working for me. Most of them I met through making deals at Freddy's Club. That should take 4 or 5 years off your sentence. You stole from 2 federal buildings, and you had your men commit murder. You are going to be quite old when you get out of here. I know. My life is over. I have nothing left. When I get out of here, I will be old and gray. But I will work on reforming, changing my ways, helping others to reform as well. That will be my life's mission. Good to hear, Thomas. I'll be seeing you.